How I developed visual skills for comprehension. One of the Learning to Thrive with Dyslexia and/or ADHD success stories. Can you remember what you read? I couldn't, so it made schoolwork a torture, revision a nightmare, and there was no motivation to read any book. It all seemed so pointless. My reading was sort of just okay, but slow and without motivation, and I missed out on any childhood interest in books. Once I started learning how to visualize, it seemed obvious that I could visualize what I read. The way I taught myself was to take a story written in a visual style, like Alice in Wonderland, for example, listen to an audio, or get your parents to read, and stop at every punctuation long enough to create a picture. At the end of the paragraph, you can make all the pictures into a video, just like watching a movie on TV. As my reading got faster, I can make up pictures of what I read in real time, and sometimes draw a little picture too to remind me of key points. I've taught this skill to many people, and they have been surprised at how easy it is. Here is an example story. Play along with me and make up your own pictures. There were no cars on the big wide roads of the city centre. Think of that picture. But the pavements were filling up with crowds held back by bright tape. Adjust your picture to put the crowds on the pavements. People were just standing waiting expectantly, gently pressing to the front. Adjust the crowd to standing still if you got them walking about. Some motorbikes could be seen in the distance. Add your version of the motorbikes in. But they were coming quite slowly, and behind them there was a group of people. Slow your motorbikes right down and add in the group of people. You could hear distant cheering as the group got nearer. You could see they were running. Adjust your picture again. You could even see people as they leant out of the windows of the buildings in downtown Edmonton in Canada. Adjust your picture again. Put the word Edmonton in so you can remember it, perhaps on a banner across the road. If you've been to Canada, you can make it more real. If not, just imagine. It was opening day of World Athletics Championships in 2001. How about putting up some flags from the lampposts advertising World Athletics 2001? As the athletes got nearer, the crowd went frantic as the Canadian runner sped past. The Canadian flag has a red leaf with a white background on it. Put that in your picture too. There was every other nationality. Just see what you can do to remember some of these. Ethiopians, Spanish, Greek, Americans, English. The group streamed past so quickly, surrounded by bikes and cars, and with an enormous cheer from the crowd. They were gone, away into the dusk of the city centre, with another 20 miles to the end of the marathon. Can you put dusk into your picture? Perhaps you could include a 20-mile marker post on the side of the road. Can you recall the noise of the crowd? So this is how you build up your jigsaw picture, which may be quite different from the quiet streets you started with and different from other people's pictures. It is great if you know the title first to help you when you recall World Athletics 2001. But what you will recall is the picture you have created and a few key words in the picture. So just think to yourself, what colour was the tape across the pavement? What is the Canadian flag like? What are some of the other nationalities you remember? And how far was it to the end of the marathon? So I hope you enjoyed that story. That particular story was first published in Seeing Spells Achieving back several years ago. My name is Olive Hickmott. I'm a forensic health and learning coach and author. There are many, many stories in my 3 books, and the last one, The Elephants in the Classroom, has lots of new stories in it. Do take a look. If you want to learn more, go to empoweringlearning.com. Thank you for listening.